Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is Word Origins 123. The word origin today is eavesdrop. Okay, let's take a look at the note here. If we say that someone eavesdrops, it means a person is listening to another person's conversation, especially when one is interested and is curious or wants to hear what others are talking about. Yeah, we do have another word. Remember, we have a word called overhear, where you might just hear it and you're not really interested. If you're really interested in seeing the difference between these two words, eavesdrop and overhear, I did an old video a long time ago about that. You just look up Tutor Nick P, eavesdrop, versus overhear, and you can see the difference between those two words. But anyway, let's continue with the origin of eavesdrop here. Okay, so the origin of this word dates back to the 9th century and was originally eavesdrip. Okay, to understand this more clearly, you have to look at eaves, just the word eaves, E-A-V-E-S, by itself. Okay, the eaves referred to the underside of a roof that extended beyond the house of a building. So roof went out, so this way the water would drip down off the roof. This way, when it rained, the water could drip down off the roof a short distance. This area, the area below, on the ground, this area got a name due to an ancient law that stated the owner of a building had to leave 2 feet, separation so that the dripping from one roof won't damage a neighbor's property. Okay, makes sense. The name eavesdropper came about to refer to any people who stood within this area to try to listen to conversations that were going on inside. So they must have had some nosy people at that time, I don't know. It seems strange. You had somebody outside your house just trying to listen close enough that they could hear. And, of course, those houses were probably not soundproof, so I guess that's what they did. So they had people actually eavesdropping because they were standing in the area that was eaves. So they were referred to as an eavesdropper. Okay, let's continue. Eventually, the word for this area became eavesdrop, and today it is mostly used as a verb to try to secretly listen to other people's conversations. Okay, and we just have a couple of examples to cover this. The police bugged his phone. Maybe this is a suspect or a criminal. The police bugged his phone and eavesdropped on his conversations. Sure. Okay, good. And number 2 here, Sally eavesdropped on conversations that were happening in the office cubicle next to hers. If you ever worked in an office, you got cubicles next to you. If the people are speaking loud enough in the cubicle besides you, you know that you probably can hear what they're talking about if you want to listen, if you're curious. Okay, anyway, I hope you got it. I hope it was clear. I hope you found it interesting. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.